Welcome back to a tipsy edition of A Guide to Poor Parenting, a podcast where me, Jason,
who's the tipsy one, and me, Jennifer,
have a few drinks
and talk shit about our kids.
Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Guide to Poor Parenting.
You almost forgot to say that.
I did.
And Facebook, TikTok at Poor Parent Pod.
And if you have any funny stories about your kids
or furry stories, or if you need some bad parenting advice or have questions for us,
please call us at 256-274-1329.
Yep.
So when I had to get Zane and my mom to sub in for you, Zane, the spot where you say Facebook and TikTok at Poor Parent Pod, Zane I think said something like Poor Parenting Pod. I'm like, nope. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, look at it again, baby. And then mom, there was a whole lot of like pauses in hers because she was like, had to read. She's not used to the outline.
Reading and doing my part. Yeah.
So.
She's used to just talking and not having to read anything.
And it was so funny, the line where you say, where we have a few drinks and talk shit about our kids. She was like, we have a few drinks and talk about our kids. And I'm like, Mom, you could have just spelled SHIT. It would have been fine.
That would have been funnier.
Miss Jennifer.
Yes, sir.
How's your week been?
Busy. Well, yes. I know I said it on the last episode, but I worked 12 hours straight because we're doing, I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, we're doing back-to-back recording.
Go behind, show behind the curtains, but we're doing back-to-back. So 12 days straight, more than 8 hours. My paycheck is going to be
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
But my body did not like it at all.
But
I was tired.
Yes, you were tired.
But luckily, I got my bathroom fixed, so I didn't have to drive here to take a shower. So that really helped in the morning, so I could kind of sleep in a little bit more instead of have to, figure out that drive time and the drive time from your house to my work. It would just be from, my house to work.
Yep.
So, but I will say a couple mornings I did smoke in my car because I would not have had enough time.
In the car?
Yeah, I would not have had enough time to smoke at work. Because I usually just park and then smoke a little of my Black and Mild because I don't want, wink, wink to come up. That's not my new word for weed now. But no, I would, smoke my Black and Mild and just kind of woosah in the car before work. But I kind of ran. Elijah was just mad. Maybe he's mad I smoked in the car. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I didn't have enough time to be able to smoke at work. So I was just smoking in the car. And I'm like, I haven't done this since I was in my 20s. Like, this is weird. I don't like it because I'm so worried about, like, burning
holes,
the car or myself. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. So I'm hoping I had a weekend. Thank Jesus. Yesterday I was lazy. I was wicked lazy. Me and Puppy, my cat, just laid in the bed for like 3 hours. Just wonderous. Because I can't sleep in anymore, really. The dogs are like on a schedule, so they're like rough if you... And, I mean, they did 7, 8 o'clock. They did let me sleep in a little bit, but...
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to like get all the hours I missed. But it doesn't work like that, But yeah, me and Puppy cuddled for like 2 or 3 hours on Saturday. And then I was like, fuck, I need to get up because the guest is coming. I need to meet because I actually brought a guest from work over. I loved your story but yeah. So yeah, it's been rough, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back a little bit, I think. But it also doesn't help that I needed to find a new OBGYN.
Yes. Because
I found out in May, when I was supposed to have an appointment with said OBGYN, that my OBGYN just upped and retired and didn't tell me, even though they said they sent emails and text messages and called. I didn't get none of that shit. So it's close to my appointment date, and I keep calling, trying to like make sure, because usually someone calls you like maybe a few days before. I ended up driving to Madison at 4 o'clock to go, and I get there and it's a different sign on the building. So I look up the people and I'm like, did you just take over the practice or you completely? And they're like, oh, we just took over the practice. And I'm like, okay, so you have like all my records and stuff, right? And they're like, yeah. But they don't take Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, fuck, okay. So
which is like, amazing because there's only like 3 insurance companies in Alabama.
Right.
And Blue Cross is probably the bigger of the 2.
Right. So I get a 3-month supply of birth control. They still don't fucking have Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I've been without birth control for like 4 days now. So I'm going to have a period, which is going to, and my head is already
killing you.
Yeah, my hormones, I can tell, and that's why I wanted to do birth control 24/7 because I don't need a period. I ain't trying to have no babies at 44. I don't have a person have babies with, and I figured out over time with the long COVID thing that my period, all those hormones, I guess, coming in, makes my headaches worse.
Yeah. Well, and I like our friend Judith, who's been on the pod. She was telling me that she just started estrogen,
right?
Because she's you don't like the word. The P word, so I'll call it cougar puberty. But she's she's my age. She's 47, so she's a little bit further on into cougar puberty. So but she was telling me that like migraines are a sign of like fluctuations in estrogen levels and hormonal levels. So once you get your OB-GYN, you need to talk to them
OB-GYN?
about OB-GYN. Isn't that what they call it? I've heard my cousin call it. It's always
OB-GYN? Been OB-GYN.
Okay.
I mean,
your vagina doctor?
Yeah, I've always just spelled it out. I don't need the OB part. I just need the GYN part.
I'm not looking forward to when we gotta start taking Kalia too, because she's probably got a couple more years. But I'm probably gonna get you're talking about birth control.
Well, because she has breasts.
Yeah.
I should show her how to do self-examination.
I mean, if you want, it's a little early, I think.
But I mean, I don't know if is there breast cancer in her family? Do we know?
Not to my knowledge. I think more lung cancer.
I got you. But I mean, I guess the cancer is cancer, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But
who knows?
But she does. I mean, she's a
B cup, probably.
B, yeah.
Yeah, for a soon-to-be 12-year-old, she's a fully developed young lady.
But I mean, it's not hard.
No, I know it's not. But
I don't know if she wants to touch herself like that. So
she's getting weird about
her boobs.
No, about puberty stuff, because I've been I am. If anyone for our listeners. Jennifer knows this, as does all my close friends. There's not an awkward bone in my body. I will talk about the most disgusting, vile things to anybody.
And that's why it threw me off yesterday about the cussing thing.
We'll talk about that in a second. But Kalia's, been like, oh, I'll be, most of the time I'm like, okay, she'll have a question. I'm like, this is a sex thing. Do you want to talk about it? Because I'll give her the chance. But sometimes I'm also like, this isn't this. You need to understand how your body functions,
right? And
what's going on, and why the period's happening, like what's happening during the period. Right. I want her to understand these things. So it's all of this has to do with her getting her body preparing for pregnancy, right? And it's important. Yes. And she'll fight me. She's like, I don't want to talk about this with you. I'm like, no. We're not playing this. This is awkward. This is weird crap. I'm like, I will make it.
Because you've been pretty much straight up with her since you got her.
Oh yeah. If I answer age appropriately when she has questions. Right. But I'm also now she's at this point where I'm like, okay, there are some things you need to really understand about your body, because you need to understand. God, I forgot to tell you this. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah. She needs to understand, how her body works and why the things that are happening in her body are happening. Right,
because she is very young, and it usually does. Well, you said it could be 8 is the youngest, right?
6
or 6.
6 to 14 is anywhere in there is to consider typical.
Oh my God!
But anyway, so I try to be respectful of when she doesn't want to talk about things, but sometimes I'm like, okay, no, you're gonna listen. Even if part of it too is just, I don't ever want her to feel awkward about this sort of stuff. Right. Her body should not be something like, if I talk about my knee, it shouldn't be awkward. If I have to talk about like, hey, something's going on when I pee, that shouldn't be an awkward. Maybe I don't talk about it with like, polite society. I don't talk about it to my mom. I don't talk about random people. Yeah. But it's not something I'm ever going to shy away from.
No, but that's just you too.
Yeah. But I feel like, and I've told her this, I'm like, I want you to have a good understanding of your body because I don't want you to be pregnant at 16.
Right.
And she's like, I don't even know anybody who's been pregnant at 16. I'm like, your mother was pregnant at 16. I was like,
you definitely know because you're the result of mama being pregnant at 16.
And it was like, I want you to have more options than your mom did.
Yeah.
It was like, your mom, I know, loves you, but I'm sure she would have loved to have you at 27 or 30 when she could have like afforded to keep you and not have to have you in foster care because of it.
And that was a whole shitty thing anyways, so...
But yeah, I mean, she wouldn't have, like, if she had been older, DHR, like the foster care system, wouldn't have even been involved.
Right. It was because she was at
because she was a teen
not
pregnancy.
Aged out yet. Yeah. So yeah, that was, But, if she never wants to talk to you, I will always talk to her, too.
She's pretty good about, like, she'll have moments she's like being weird about it, and then she'll like, okay, I didn't understand, or she'll start asking questions again. Yeah. However, she threw me for a loop the other day. Mm-hmm. We were coming back from her math tutoring, and on Thursdays I tell her, as long as you've gotten all your Kumon done and you haven't fought me on anything, I'll get you an icy from a sweet treat from Sonic or whatever.
Yep.
So we were in line, and she was talking about one of the kids from support group, Justice. And we're trying to get his mom on the podcast, Miss Rachel. She was like, oh, yeah, Justice was saying something about No Nut November. And I was like, do you know what that means? She's like, no. And I was like, it's a sex thing. Do you want me to explain it? She's like, no. I was like, okay, we'll wait a little bit on that one, but you probably do understand. It's like, it is a sex thing.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, Lord. It's like Christ on a cracker.
What happened to No Shave November? Why is it No Nut November now?
I don't know. Nut all you want, but just don't talk about it.
Well, to
11-year-olds.
Well, I don't think he has that filter, to be honest.
Well, he was talking about it to Wesley, so because that's what Kalia was saying.
Oh, well, this was a while ago then.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, like Wesley probably doesn't know what November means.
I bet he does now.
I don't know if he would. I mean, I know, like, he's been promiscuous. But, like, I don't know if he knows words.
I think he probably knows what nut is, though.
I don't know, because I asked him if he was hard when the little girl sat on his lap, and he was like, what's that?
Well,
but he could have been just lying to me, too, because, he's a big liar.
You, Sean? Why?
Boy, you know better.
All right, Michelle.
But we do try to be very. Because I just got again with the OBGYN I ended up getting over counter birth control because it being on my period affects me immensely with my headaches and stuff like that, and it just seems like it all just hits me at once. So we were kind of talking about birth controls and how Auntie Jay tries not to have, because she's like, why you want to have birth control? You ain't got no man. I'm like, girl, really?
I don't want no period.
I mean, but still, like, her to call me out, like, you ain't got no man. You ain't having no babies. I don't want no babies. But it's mostly because I've been on it forever and it helps so much.
Well, if I remember correctly, now remind me, I think I'm actually the one who pointed out that you could skip the placebos.
Yes. And that's when I asked the OBGYN last year. Yeah.
Because I had, for the, this mansplaining, I apologize to the women out there. But, from what I had heard, that, the pack of birth control usually has 4 days of placebos. So that, is it 4 days or 5 days? 3? 2 days. 2 pills. Wait, 7 days? Okay, so Jennifer's holding up her hand, 7. So Jennifer had 7.
I was chewing, I'm sorry. Yeah, because it's 3 weeks and then you have a full week of the sugar pill.
Yeah.
When you get a package.
And from what I actually heard something about, I don't understand. Well, I do know because I am a 50-year-old woman at heart.
Pretty much.
But and I hear about like cougar menopause, and I hear about like estrogen supplements, and like I just hear about these things on YouTube, and like the person that created birth control was like, oh, women still need their natural cycle, so they put in the sugar pills so that the women would still be able to have their period. But the article I was listening to was talking about, oh, that's not needed. Like, you don't need to have a period if you don't want one. So I told Jennifer that. She's like, what? So you went and asked your OBGYN about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can skip it if you want.
Yeah. And it was the best because I finally made a correlation between my period and my headaches. So, like, this whole long COVID thing, god damn, it's been going on for years. But the gabapentin from my foot, we realized helped with my headaches. I didn't have them 24/7 anymore. So my neurologist took over the gabapentin pills from my foot doctor.
Right.
Then I told him, I was like, look, when I have my period, even though with the birth control it's, you know, a little bit lighter and shortened and stuff, it hits hard. Like my brain, my head just like hurts. I'm taking more pills. I'm learning, you know, this by month. And then my OBGYN was like, well, when you told me that, I was like, hey, you know, my friend told me I don't have to have the sugar pill. Is there any way that you can just prescribe me 4 months instead of 3 months? And then that way, I just take it out. You know. And she's like, yeah. But then my OBGYN retired and didn't tell me. And now they won't send another prescription because they haven't seen me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you can't fucking see me because you don't have Blue Cross Blue Shield yet. So why can't you do another fucking... Because I told the lady, I was like, look, this is for my work, for my, like, in my sanity, to have birth control. So I'm just going to, like, talk to some of my coworkers and see who they go to and just switch and just get out of this place because they're not helping me. And,
yeah, seriously.
like, I was supposed to have my breast exam in May, and it's August.
Yeah, you need a new one.
So I need my birth control.
Luckily, I'm so glad they just approved an over-the-counter birth control.
You told me about, so I went and bought it today.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that will, when I take it tonight, because that's, you know, you take it regularly, and I always take it at night, that I can maybe hopefully stop a period from happening, because it hasn't happened yet. I have a headache, but it could be just because of the heat, could be I haven't drank enough water, could be that I just have a fucking headache, but I don't want it anymore. So
being a woman is so tough. I do not envy all the women in my life because I just you get to I see my mother and she's she gets to live longer, but she's in pain.
Yeah.
And it's you have to deal with so much bullshit from men and the not that periods are a problem, but it's any issues, the world's just not set up for women. It's oh, we're just gonna focus on the men, and the women whatever you get.
Yeah.
And
people with all the really hard periods.
Endometriosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine has that, and she has asked her doctor multiple times, just take it all out. Because she loses work. I try my damnedest. I'll wear my sunglasses. I'll take my Ubrevely and other pills. And I will try my damnedest not to miss work. But she would be curled up in a fetal position with a hot water bottle on her belly and be in so much fucking pain. But they don't listen because she doesn't want to have kids. But they're oh, you're only 28, 29, so you might change your mind. No, motherfucker, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to have kids. I won't change my mind. If I do, I'll just fucking adopt. But the doctors won't listen.
Nope.
And that's what pisses me off.
Rightfully so.
That's not your choice.
Yeah.
If I say I don't want kids, then I don't want fucking kids.
I mean, as a man, if I was in my late 20s and I said, oh, I need a vasectomy, they'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
No problem.
Which is just bullshit. Yeah. Which a vasectomy can be reversed.
But so can tubal ligation.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
She just wanted all the shit out.
Yeah.
Like, she was just done. But yeah. But I mean, it's just like...
Yeah. No, it's...
There's so much double standards.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, Miss Jennifer, you want to introduce... I'm kind of going to order out of order because I realized...
No, we're doing the break now.
No, we're doing the break and then we'll do the cocktail?
Yeah, because that's what you got.
Okay. All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And we're back.
So I don't know if you had it backwards last time or if it's backwards this time.
I don't know. So what Jennifer's referring to for...
Is the last episode.
Our last episode, like we introduced the outline... puts the cocktail review before the break.
Yep.
And then this outline, the cocktail review comes after.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you prefer?
I don't care either way. It's just I followed this motherfucking outline. So I'm like, dude, we got to do this, you know.
All right, Miss Jennifer. So since we're doing this, what are we drinking?
Did you get this one at Costco too?
Yep.
So this is another $8 to $10 bottle at Costco. It is North 46. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon 2021. Columbia Valley, Washington State. I like this better than Mo.
Yeah,
that one we had at the last episode.
Agreed.
I cannot read the back of this because
do you need borrow Zane's readers?
No, it's just dark. But I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
And it has like coordinates on it, so I think that's really cute. Because it does the parentheses north 46 degrees.
It must be where the vineyard is or something.
I think that's cute. I like that.
Yeah, if you're at Costco,
it's just a red wine. It says there's no the Mo was all 100% the Monastral grape. Yeah. This is just a red wine.
It should be Cabernet because it says Cabernet.
Well, that's true.
I don't know. It's good
but it
though.
just says red wine.
Yeah.
Product of USA.
It's not nearly as dry. You thought the Monastrell was really dry. And Zane did too.
Zane thought it too, so don't just put it on me.
I didn't think it was dry, but this one's definitely a lot softer.
It has a lot more flavor to it too. Yes, it's not just doesn't taste like grape juice.
Yeah, no, this one I like a lot better.
Well, this is also a 14.5 alcohol by volume. Though.
So that's what I was referring to. So Jennifer and I record. This is our second episode we're recording today, and Papa is feeling it.
Are you?
A little bit, not as much as the wild turkey
we drank. That bottle has probably one more shot in it.
Well,
what I remember.
Yeah, it not a lot. I probably had 6 shots of wild turkey whiskey. Me and
you probably had. Oh, I probably had.
I mean, we were doing doubles, and I had 3 glasses, so I had probably 6 shots. Yeah, I was drunk.
I think I had 7 or 8. Yeah.
I'm not drunk today, but I'm feeling good.
Well, that's good.
I don't want to drive, so I don't have to.
Well, you don't have to because. We're staying. I'll have to drive, but you don't have to.
Yeah,
drive.
you don't get drunk. All right, Miss Jennifer.
Yeah.
So we're doing Reddit posts. So you want to start us off?
This is my favorite, where he surprises me, and sometimes he's an asshole, and sometimes he's not. Okay.
I picked this. This first one is definitely for you.
Is it? Okay. God damn it.
You able to open it?
Well, it was being a bitch. Okay. Here we go. All right. So it is the subreddit Ask Parents. From Lee P86.
That's the user.
Right. I said from.
Pointing out.
Oh, isn't that the same as? I ain't gonna argue with you today. Or right now. Question is, has anyone experienced, quote, mommy brain, unquote, after having children? Well, I've never, birthed a child.
You haven't, but
let's read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I am 30 and I have a 2-year-old girl. After giving birth and up until now, I've experienced what I believe is called, quote, mommy brain, unquote. I basically feel stupid and unable to comprehend what I'm being told. You have ADHD. No, I'm just kidding. I have forgotten some things I've learned in recent years, like lyrics to a song. Never have I ever. That's me saying that. I've known for many years. Someone can literally look me dead in the eyes, talk loud and clear, and there is always a few seconds before I understand what they say. She has ADHD.
She has a 2-year-old.
Other times I take too long, and it's a very awkward moment before we give up on the convo. It's so embarrassing, and I wanted to know if anyone else experiences this. You just tell that motherfucker, what did you say again? Because you hear what the fuck you want to hear. And sometimes it don't make no sense. Because I'll ask you probably 2 or 3 times, will you please say that again? Okay, no, I'm still saying the same thing. You're still saying the same thing, but I'm still hearing different things.
And so I'm like, you and I both forget every goddamn thing.
But I'll be like, okay, say it again for me. And probably by the 3rd time, my brain understands what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I got to ask like 2 or 3 times. Okay, so there's also an edit. So it says, so it literally took me all day to read each comment and process what each of you said. I'm happy, but also kind of sad to know that I'm not the only one who feels quote unquote stupid. After having a kid/kids, as far as sleep, I don't get much as I feel like I need, and I definitely don't get uninterrupted sleep ever. Between my daughter waking up, restlessness, and crazy dreams, I maybe get a solid 2-hour intervals. Maybe. Oh, that's all in caps, so maybe. I do have ADD. Oh, well, there it is. But I'm not on medication because I didn't want to go through several meds to find the one. My hearing seems like it has gotten worse, but not a huge difference, along with my vision. Oh, damn. And not sure if this helps, but I'm also a very shy and awkward person. When I'm around people I don't know, well, it kills me. Oh, damn. I started a job recently, and a lady there asked me if I had kids, and I told her yes, 1. When she asked if I had a boy or a girl, for whatever reason, I told her I had a boy. Before I realized what I said and corrected myself. Shake my head. Talk about embarrassing. I just want to get out of this fog. I feel like I'm losing control of myself. Any tips would be great. Go on medicine. Find your medicine. Find the one. I mean, if you have ADD.
Yeah.
Because it does help.
Yeah. No.
Because you can, I mean, I'm sure you can probably see the difference of not me shaking or moving as much as I did before.
Yeah. For our listeners that don't know Jennifer, like she is usually bouncing a leg or something off the medication. But when she's on it, she's pretty steady. And
I mean, I might move a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as it was.
But the reason I picked this one was just because you and I have both, like, we don't have 2-year-olds, so I can't imagine. I think probably a lot of what this woman's feeling is just like fucking exhaustion.
Right, because when we have Jalen and Yaya, we're like one day, not even a whole day, half a day, and we're like, okay, we're done.
I don't know. Like Jennifer and I have gay male friend couple, Troy and Chris, and they have he just turned 3, and Troy and Chris are early 50s, and I'm like, how the fuck are y'all coping? Because I am exhausted.
And you know
constantly.
What? They cope.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's mom and grandpa and granddad's help, but they're out there running around with him with the trailer and bought him some like lawnmower shit, and he's mowing the lawn with daddy. And Troy's
also had a lot more energy than we did.
Yeah,
always.
Well, that's true.
But I will say the reason I picked this one is because you and I have both complained about just being like just out of it since we had kids, and I think a lot of it
there is mama brain, definitely.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it too is like
scheduling. Yeah,
we have to hold so many balls in the air, juggle so many balls in the air as kind of like the parent that schedules things. Right. So you have to keep track of things. Yep. And it gets exhausting. Yeah. And so, I don't necessarily have the fatigue I do because Clea's like 11 going on 12.
Yeah,
so
but you still have to figure out therapy.
Yeah, school, calendars.
Picking her up.
Yeah.
when there's days off, when there's fall break, when to do, if you can get her into a camp for fall break so she's not on her ass in the living room and then turning weird.
Yep.
I'm not being mean, but this is the truth.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, our listeners, if they're like listeners, they listen to pretty much every episode, they'll know Kalia needs to be around kids. Yeah. She can't really go, I'd say a week.
More
then
than...
she turns weird.
Yeah, her behavior gets strange.
So, you have to figure out all this shit. Is she in after school? Did they let her get into after school?
No, they didn't let her get into after school.
So you're getting her at 2:30?
I'm going to probably put her into Boys and Girls Club. I just haven't done it yet. I've been too busy with other stuff.
Right.
I probably will do it.
Well, I mean, I will say, because, Wesley's not going to Abingdon anymore. Put her there.
Yeah.
Or the one, I guess, off University. Yeah. That would probably closer to you. Because the Abingdon one was really close to me.
Yeah. Either way, I'd figure it out. But
yeah.
I don't know. The reason I picked that particular Reddit post is because I felt like you and I have complained about this shit multiple times.
I'm on
because I get overwhelmed. Like, I honestly have like multiple hours a night where I'm not doing a ton. But the idea of adding something else to my plate gets overwhelming because I'm just like, when am I going to schedule it? When I have to slot it into my brain and figure out how do I hold another ball in the air. And it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
So this particular person, I feel like it's probably a lot of sleep deprivation and ADD.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, even for me, I probably am neurotypical. Like, I don't have ADD. I can manage pretty well, but I get like stressed out by having too much going on.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the mom brain is a real thing.
Oh, definitely. Especially
when you're the person who has to like coordinate schedules.
Yes.
So
there's so many cards on my desk of when appointments are.
Yeah.
So that I can remember to, because with us going into the new system at work, we had to wait to do time off. And so it's just like stacks.
Yeah.
For my appointments, his appointments. It's just so much.
Yep.
But I have them there as a reminder, okay, now we're in a system. Let me go ahead and put these in because I need to make sure, he gets his teeth cleaning or I get my teeth cleaned or
I could not survive without my cell phone reminding me shit.
Oh yeah.
I could not function.
Oh yeah. There's so many times I'm like, my phone name, and I'm like, reminder, Monday at 8 to talk to doctor or to set appointment or look up this, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I completely understand mama brain.
Yeah.
But I also have ADHD, so I also know that medicine has helped a little bit.
And if you're not getting sleep, that's going to help a lot.
Right. Well, I also take a lot of pills at night to knock my ass out.
Yeah, shut the brain off.
Yeah. Because that was my problem, is just shutting up inside my head.
Yeah.
Because it was just random shit, too. It wasn't, like, important shit.
Yeah.
Like, when's the next appointment? No. It was, what song came out in 1993 that had 3 male singers and... I mean, it wasn't that really, but I'm just trying to do an example. Stupid things, like, why the fuck am I thinking about this?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel you.
But I remember so many song lyrics. So I'm different than her on that part, because
you also don't have a 2-year-old.
Jukebox.
I think if you were raising a 2-year-old, your brain might be going to more mush more, especially if you weren't on ADD medication.
Maybe.
Either way.
Yeah. Your turn.
All right, so this is also from the Ask Parent subreddit, from the user apparent throwaway 79.
Oh, okay. We need to try to get them on the podcast.
That
sounds like bad parenting.
This is
throwaway.
Well, in Reddit parlance, in Reddit terms, like people will call accounts they create just to post an anonymous thing, so they call it a throwaway account.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But this is also posted.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, this is posted 5 years ago. So.
So they're, yeah.
Yeah, but I picked this because it was kind of apropos to some things I've dealt with. So, but the post title is "Can I leave my 10-year-old by herself?" And Jake, can I have a little more?
Yes.
If you're not.
I was gonna ask.
Thank you, love. All right. So the post text says, "Her mother used to leave her daughter, so I know that she's most likely mature enough to handle it. But I don't know if it's generally considered appropriate or okay." Quotation mark. "Daughter's mother used drugs frequently and was not a good parent / decision maker." User says, "I have a friend who lives 2 doors down from me, and we usually hang out in his garage, watch sports or listen to music, and work on projects we've got going on. I'm clean and sober, so I'm not drinking when I'm over there or anything. Is it okay for me to leave my 10-year-old daughter or 10-year-old at home to go over there? I've been making her come with me, and she's not impressed. Is it okay to let her hang out at home when I'm gone for an hour or two?" For me...
I mean, your daughter or granddaughter, yes.
Yeah. I 2 things. I think it is child dependent.
Yes.
Because Kalia...
My 14-year-old, no.
Yeah. And like my little brothers, Matt and John, probably not.
No.
They were... Matt especially was too destructive.
Right.
Too impulsive.
Right. And if the 2 boys were there together, probably fighting and putting holes in walls.
But even if they weren't, sometimes Gwen just had to do it because she's a single mom. And
right.
Had no
well,
choices.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
But I would say, like, if you're literally 2 doors down and she's 10, it's fine.
Yeah. If anything happens, she can just go 2 doors down and be like, "Hey, I set the house on fire."
Yeah. I mean, I used to, when Kalia was probably 8 even, I'm like, "Okay, baby girl, I'm going to walk around the neighborhood," because I walk a lot, and we had the dog at the time, so I would walk Aria. I'm like, Kalia, I'm going to go walk the dog, so you're going to be here alone. If something happens, go to the neighbors.
Or Echo.
Or come find me, or call me on the Alexa.
Don't say it too loud.
But yeah, I don't. 10 years old, especially if you're 2 doors down.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I think so. If you feel some type of way, then whatever she's doing at your house, she can do at that person's house. Oh. So if she's watching TV, if y'all are out in the garage, she can be in the living room.
Maybe. Watching
TV if he has TV. Or they have TV. I don't know if it's guy or not.
For a 10-year-old, especially a 10-year-old girl who's
It just depends. Girls are more mature.
Yeah, they're not likely to burn the fucking house down.
Than boys are.
Yeah.
So on a girl point of view, like I was babysitting at 10 fucking years old. So
yeah, people
trusted me with their infants and their 5-year-olds. So like it depends on the child too.
Yeah. Someone made a point in the comments though. Mm-hmm. No matter how mature you think the child is, if something happens to the kid,
yeah.
Ultimately, like if your daughter hurt herself, like started a fire or something like that, you'd be in trouble for it.
Right. But you could also run 2 doors down and be like, "Hey, Mama, I started a fire," and then you go and you're like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm good."
Yeah.
Because it's not far. But my parents would leave me with a 14-year-old babysitting like 5 or 4 boys and me to go bowling.
Yeah. That was also 30 years ago, though. Jennifer.
And I broke my leg.
I don't know. Like, ultimately...
So it really depends on the person.
It does.
And the kid.
And, like, I guess I would also say, like, it depends on the kid, but you're probably not going to, like, the Child Protective Services or Department of Human Resources, they're probably not going to get called on you.
Right.
If it does, you might get in trouble, but it's like...
Yeah. It depends on what they say in your state.
Yeah.
Is the youngest that a child can be alone.
Yeah.
Because I think in Alabama, it's 10.
Is it? I never heard that one.
But if you get in trouble, like if the kid does something and hurts themselves, then you get in trouble for them hurting themselves.
Yeah.
And then other states may be 11, 12, 13. I don't know. It depends on your state law, too. So, like I would research that to make sure that your state doesn't have an age limit or whatever age limit it is, your child's not that age limit. Because if they are, then just put them in the living room while y'all are in the garage. Because then you're in the same fucking house and they can't do nothing. Because you're there.
Yeah. I mean, like...
That's how I feel.
I agree. I mean, 2 doors down from my house, I would have been like, shit, eight, I would have been with Kalia. I'm like, just walk down and come get me.
Well, that was the...
Sigurdsons. They're like 6 houses down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would watch her go down there, but I was like, I didn't have any problem her coming back on her own because it was literally down the street.
Right. And you could see her from your garage.
Yeah.
Coming on her bike or walking her bike.
Yeah.
Because sometimes she didn't like to ride her bike.
All right, Miss Jennifer. Next one's yours.
I'm pulling it up right now. I think. My phone's acting weird. Okay. All right. So this is the subreddit Ask Parents again. This is from Accurate Ekadena 287. You gave me some weird ass names.
I don't know what that one is either.
All right. So, is it normal to call your own child a bastard or a prick? Yes.
I mean, well, read the post.
Okay. Well, I'm just answering the question.
Yeah.
My husband has started calling our 2-year-old son, not bastard and or a prick regularly, quote unquote, as a joke. I've quietly asked him to stop, but he thinks I'm being too sensitive or PC. Nah, motherfucker, he's 2 years old. Never mind. That was me. We recently got into an argument about this in front of my family, who all also said it made them uncomfortable. My husband insists that this is normal.
Yeah, in abusive families.
His family /dad/brother joke this way. I think it's likely really harmful and could cause some trauma. He has said that I'm taking away a part of him by telling him to stop, so he'll use the words more often. Are these normal bonding /terms of endearment? Words between men? ? Am I missing something? I don't know about men because I'm a woman, but fuck that. 2-year-old you do not call a bastard or a prick.
I mean, certainly not to their face.
No.
I mean, Lindsay, who's been on the podcast before, like, we've talked about our kids being assholes before, right, but not to their face.
No, well, I've called my son an asshole.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
he's 14, so there's a difference between a 2-year-old.
Well, especially because Wesley was trying to be abusive too, and like even Clea, I've been pretty good about I don't use insults around her,
right?
And I'm like I definitely don't want to do that, but But a
2-year-old, that's they don't understand a joke, quote unquote, because the dad's like, oh, quote unquote, it's a joke. No, a 2-year-old doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, if your parents or brother did that to you,
I'd be hurt.
You might have been more grown up. And if you weren't, did that not fucking hurt your feelings? Like, look up a definition of a bastard and see if that's your son. Because it doesn't sound like it is.
I will say, I think you and I are both, like, completely unqualified to understand a straight man's feelings on this. Because I'm like... my gay ass would have been like in tears if my dad called me a prick or a bastard. Yeah. And you as a woman probably would have like fought your father on it. Or I think your dad actually probably did call you some shitty words.
Well, I mean, he called me like female bad words.
Yeah.
Hoe, slut.
But it hurt your feelings.
But I was 10.
Yeah.
And it hurt my feelings. A 2-year-old's not going to understand what that is and might go to school and be like, you're a bastard.
Yeah.
Or you're a prick. Had to, because they pick up whatever you say.
Yeah. No.
You don't do that. I'm sorry.
I get the whole like.
I don't think she's missing something. I think his family's fucked. And you should try to stop that.
Yeah. I don't think that's a family trauma you should pass down.
That's Those are like mean words.
Yeah.
Like. Explain when they're maybe 12, 14, 16, what a bastard or a prick is. Then if they understand and you're like, okay, this is just the joke. I'm going to call you this.
Yeah.
But a 2-year-old's not going to understand this shit.
Or even better, start a podcast where you can talk shit about them behind their backs.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Like we did.
Have some couth.
Right. Damn Reddit poster. I ain't going to try their name again, so fuck that.
All right. Last one's for me.
Okay.
So this is from the Ask Parents subreddit. Username.
Second bottle of wine, guys.
Okay. Oh, I like the username. Cass the Sass Master.
Yeah. Come on, Cass.
Come on, Cass. All right. So the title of the post is 8-year-old and friend Googled nudes.
That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't
Dun, dun, dun. All right. So the poster says, yep, my son, 8 male, and friend, 8 male, got a hold of my mom's phone. They Googled boobs, naked girls, sex, and naked boys. I definitely think they saw more than they bargained for. I talked to my son.
For them to do girls, boys, boobs, and naked girls, that's just an array of
fun terms.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sure what they found was just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the poster says, I talked to my son last night. I'm going to talk to the other kids' moms soon. I told my son he's not in trouble and it's perfectly normal to be curious about the human body but some images are just for grown-ups. He cried and I think he was embarrassed. I gave him some space in his room for a bit. When he came out, he said it was a mistake and a stupid idea. I asked him if he wants to talk about what he saw or if he has questions. He didn't.
No, of course not.
I then asked if anyone has shown him their body or he's shown them his. I asked him where he got the idea and if they're talking about it at school. He said it just popped into his head. This morning, things are back to normal. I'm curious if anyone else has dealt with this and how they handled it.
I don't think it just popped in him.
Well,
I'm just saying.
So, edit. I talked to the other mom, and she handled it the same way I did. She said the boys were so nervous when she picked them up from school today. She said they were so afraid they wouldn't be able to hang out anymore. Sweet boys. We told them it's all good, and they're not in trouble. I'm hoping my son will open up to me some more over the next few days.
Oh.
So, I picked this one because when Clea was...
8.
8? Yeah, exactly 8.
I think she was exactly 8 when that situation happened.
Yep. She borrowed my mom's iPad and Googled Tiana sex, I think, is what the term she Googled.
I think so.
And she found some Tiana from Disney, some porn. And it
was like live action with quote unquote Tiana. Yep. And yeah.
And she was hanging out with my mom and my brother at their house while Zay and I went and picked up pizza. And I was like, hey, sweetie. She was hiding in the backyard where my mom was staying temporarily. And she came in. I took the tablet from her. And I was like, hey, Mom, what's your password? And so she let me open her. And I was like... And then as soon as I opened up the tablet, Clea was like, you never trust me. And she ran out the goddamn door. Yep. And she, like...
In a neighborhood she don't know.
In a neighborhood we didn't know either.
Right.
Like, we were in... my mom had just moved to Huntsville. And she was staying in a Airbnb for a little bit. And in a neighborhood we did not know. And this little bitch took off.
Yep.
Oh, I was so mad.
I know.
And we had to
I'm glad you didn't kill her.
Oh, Jesus. We had to circle the neighborhood a few times trying to find her. And Zane found her and threw her in the car. And we were just like, oh, we were so mad. I was like, girl, we would have been disappointed. We would have put restrictions on the tablet.
Yeah.
We would not have freaked out.
If you hadn't fucking run.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you run?
Oh, my God.
Have we beat you? Have we starved you? Have we done anything but love you?
Seriously.
No.
Seriously. And I even told her, I was like, I wouldn't have been mad. I was like, I get you're curious.
Yeah.
But the running away and the hiding, that is the problem I have.
Yeah.
So
you need to face up to your decisions.
Yeah.
Don't hide from them.
Yeah.
Because we will find.
So, yeah.
But I love that they did the boobs, naked girls, sex, and naked boys.
Did you?
They just wanted They just wanted a variety of things.
So you and I are old enough to remember before pre-Google. Do you remember the first time you Googled sexy pictures?
I never Googled sexy pictures.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a prude. Kind of. No, I got like freaked out because my friends had Skinamax. Mm-hmm. So Cinemax. But after a certain time, there's adult content on Cinemax. Mm-hmm. So we used to call it Skinamax. And the first porn I ever saw had the and they like fast forwarded and like they were in all kinds of different sex positions and they were running through like the bedroom. Fast paced because the song is a very fast paced song.
The William Tell Overture.
So it was like, I'm glad you know the name of it because I never knew it. But like, so it was like fast forwarded.
Okay.
But I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, I'm probably 12. And I'm like, is that how you do sex? Because it was fast forwarded to match the music. So I'm like, I don't think I can run that fast. Because, they were like, it was just like all over the fucking place. Like, they were on a couch, they were on a bed, it was from behind, it was from the front. And I'm like, so like, that scarred me, I think.
Was it like full penetration?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it was whatever song you said. I wanted to say it was William Teller, but.
William Tell Overture.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of.
You were close.
Yeah. But when you have and they're just running and doing like sex and then it's fast and sex and then it's fast, I'm like, I don't want to do sex. That's fast. I have bad knees.
I remember the first time I experienced porn was from my brother, basically. Oh. Well, because he was like 4 years older than me, and I was
right.
So he
was like, "Here, watch this."
No, not like that. But he showed me some, like, he found some dirty magazines, like Hustlers, I think, and he let me borrow them. And then when we got older, I gave him money to go check me out some gay porn from like a little local. It was a DVD or a VH. As a video,
it's like a Blockbuster that had the curtain.
Yeah, it was a video rental place that had an adult section, and he went and he checked them out for me. So, but I remember when personal computers became a big thing, and I had a gateway. My parents, like for high school graduation, they got me a gateway. I got that thing so full of goddamn viruses because I was downloading like adult images. And like I remember having to spend like 10 minutes downloading a JPEG of a naked boy because I was a young man myself and I wanted to see naked men. And then after I downloaded it, I was like, son of a bitch, why is my computer acting so slow all of a sudden?
Daddy, can you help me?
Oh, no. I was like computer competent enough that I could get rid of it myself. But,
oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that was my first, I think, porn I ever saw. And I think it fucked me up for life.
No.
Because I'm like, that's too much. I'm lazy. I don't want to, like, fast forward to the couch, fast forward to the bed. Like, because, fast forwarding is fast.
Yeah, I got you.
I ain't running. This ain't no motherfucking marathon.
It's a...
Not when you're
worried
like
about.
having like your first sexual experience.
Oh yeah. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're hearing my poor grandson in the background, he is having a come apart.
Yes, he is.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
Did
you miss us?
I hope so.
What? I really hope. Not that they miss us, but they heard an ad.
God bless. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these ads, but I did sign us up for. I got us. There's a service. Our hosting service that we use. Mm-hmm. They have a thing where you can sign up for like Do you listen? You listen to podcasts somewhat, don't you?
Yes.
So you know how like some podcasts are like, oh, go to Helix mattress and get 10% off with code.
Right.
Eat my butt or whatever.
Oh, God.
So
I think that would be more a sex toy than or sex.
It depends on the name of the podcast.
Oh, it could be like panties.
Yeah, panties,
or
bitch.
Boxers,
Well, the code is based on the name of the podcast. But the hosting service we use, they actually have a service where you can like sign up and come up with a code. Mm-hmm. So I sign us up, and it'll be code guide when I fucking sign us up for the rest of it.
Right.
Yeah. So hopefully we might be doing some sponsored shit soon. Hopefully, I don't know. I would like for this podcast.
Benji says he does not hear.
I know.
But I also, like, if I'm on Prime with Amazon, when I listen to my podcast, I don't have ads because I'm with Prime.
But do the podcast hosts do their own, like, ads?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the, like, extra, because we pay fucking... Prime is fucking expensive.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know what people hear that don't pay for it, or if they hear anything different through iTunes or through like just regular Amazon without having, paid that $200 a month or whatever the fuck that shit is. So I'm not really sure. But Benji did message me to tell me about him not hearing the ads because he was like, I heard my name. And we're like, we think about you all the time.
We do.
And he was like, I'm pulling up the message right now. He said, listen to this episode and y'all asked if there are any ads. I have not heard any yet here on Amazon Music. And he was on a parenting variety pack.
Huh.
Episode 11.
Okay.
But I think he pays, so I'm not sure there's a difference if you like pay.
But I think you said there was one at the beginning though.
Well, like he did at one point, but I don't know if he bought
Yeah. Who knows?
The Prime.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I have it, you have it, so I don't know.
Whatever. Either way, we're hoping this podcast will at least sustain itself. If the podcast sustains itself, like pays for the hosting services and the booze, I would do this forever.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not forever, but until Clee's out of high school.
Because you be gone.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck this shit.
Because you don't want.
I ain't got nothing to complain about. She's out of high school. She's out of my house.
You don't want to hang out with me no more.
Oh, shut up. All right, Jennifer. It's my time to introduce snack time. So I went to Aldi's and I got some, they're called Benton's European Cookies, and it looks like it's a product of Germany.
Yes.
But they're dark chocolate flavored butter biscuits imported from Germany.
Yep, at Aldi's.
They're pretty good. I like the more I've nibbled on them, the more I like them.
It's just hard to do on a podcast because they're very crunchy. But I do like them.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I kind of think I like them better than the Speculous. But I might just be because it's not Netherlands. Shut up.
No.
I mean, really?
Hey, I judge you with love. All right, Jennifer.
I don't want to be judged.
I got the snack time. Now it's your story time, my love.
I know. And you're putting me on the spot, really.
An hour and 2 minutes into this podcast, and you were warned ahead of time.
Well, I had to read shit, and then I had to talk about shit. It's a lot.
Tell me more.
I already said, most story times, put motherfucking Elijah's car together. That's a story. No. Have I told about Kalia going to the soccer match with me the second time?
You did, but there was another story you were talking about with the... Before we started the podcast, before we started this episode, you were talking about, I was out telling you, it was like, it was your story time.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, have I told the story about, and it wasn't a Kalia story, I think it was a...
Patrick? Fuck. It was a Patrick story.
Okay.
So my brother, who's also kind of like my son, because I spent the first year and a half, 2 years with him. and my mom. He did the cutest thing ever. So we were close to the arsenal. So we would hear Reveille every morning.
So,
do you know what Reveille is?
I know what Reveille is, but
Okay.
I just, for our out of town listeners,
Okay.
Huntsville is kind of, there's a giant army base called the Redstone Arsenal, where they developed the engine for the Atlas V rocket for the Apollo missions.
Right.
And so, like, it's kind of like, it is the government tit that everybody sucks off of.
Yes.
But that's what Jennifer's talking about with the arsenal.
Yeah. So we always went back to Huntsville because Huntsville worked, or my father worked on tanks with Huntsville military, with the Army. And so that's why we always ended up back in Huntsville, is because of the Bradley tanks that he worked on.
Right.
So, like, I got to go in and, like, sit in a Bradley and do, like, the night vision and, like, move the turret like I was going to shoot. I really wanted to shoot, and he said no. I was really sad about that. But we grew up, like, in an apartment building that was, like, perpendicular to the gate.
Catty corner?
Like the gate road, and then we were here.
It was down Jordan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patton Road.
Patton Road, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, we lived technically on the side of the gate, but there was a big brick wall between us. I would, as a child, walk through the gate before 9/11 and just go to the bowling alley because you didn't have tax. I would go to the dollar movie theater when it was open, no tax. I'd walk to Burger King, no tax. Like, it was pretty
open. Yeah.
Because it was before 9/11. But my brother, I kind of helped raise my brother, and anytime he would hear the sirens, because Alabama gets tornado warnings a lot. I'm at the point now when I hear a siren, I'm like, if it comes, it comes, whatever. I'm not scared of them in any way.
Yeah.
A lot of people are. I'm not. But my brother used to call them tomato warning instead of tornado warnings.
Precious.
So he would hear the siren go off, and he's like, we have to go in the bathroom. There's a tomato warning. And I mean, he's like 1.5, 2. And it was the cutest fucking thing ever. Because I'm just like, baby, it's a tornado, not a tomato. We like tomatoes. We don't like tornadoes. So trying to explain that to a baby just doesn't really happen. And he just, he knows what a tomato is, but he always said it was a tomato warning. So he's like, bathroom, now, mama.
There's a tomato warning.
Sissy, bathroom. And the bad thing is that the bathroom had a window. It's like, no, we don't really go in the bathroom. We should go, like, into the closet in our, like, little space that he would run around in circles in. But yeah, my baby, my first heart love that I watched grow up, who is now
25.
24, going on 25.
When does he turn 25?
August
Oh.
24th.
So I was about to say, that's 7 days from now.
Well, I'm paying for his tuition, so that's his fucking birthday present. And that's fucking... Fuck UAH. Oh my God.
Yeah.
$48 plus $100 for one semester. I'm like, you better put me in a good home when I get old. Because I'm like, damn, I'm spending some money on you, boy. But yeah, I was mama number 2 for a good bit, but then I became big sister, and I got to do fun stuff with him. And he is the sweetest, just most lovable.
He's a sweetheart.
24-year-old dude. Like, just, I love him to death. But if you ever think of a tornado warning,
No.
think of tomato.
Tomato warning.
Yes, because it's funnier.
Attack of the Kilo Tomatoes.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Jennifer.
Yep.
Well, for all our listeners, if you have any funny stories about your kids,
or if you need some bad parenting advice, or if you have any ideas for topics,
email us at guidetopoorparenting@gmail.com.
or call us at 256-274-1329.
What was that last number again?
1329.
There we go. Well, thanks for all our listeners to listening to another episode of A Guide to Poor Parenting.
If you like our podcast, please give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening on.
And if you don't like our podcast, just like our kids... Oh, wait, hold on.
Just
if
like
you
when...
don't, Yep. If you don't like our podcast, just like when our kids ask if they can say a curse word...
I'm supposed to say tough shit, but I'm going to take Kali in the car and I'm going to let her ride around and say all the fucking cuss words she wants to because I'm Auntie J. But I'm going to say for Grandpa, tough shit.
That's right. God damn it. They're adult words.
I will let her say them in my car. I don't care.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.